So first, yesterday we have studied that what are the properties of the isosceles triangle and its some important theorems related to the isosceles triangle. So as we know that isosceles triangle, the meaning of the isosceles triangle, what does the isosceles triangle says that it is a triangle in which two sides are equal is called isosceles triangle. Okay, there, for example, if this is a triangle A, B, and C. AB is equal to AC. It can be also BC is also equal to AC, right? This can be written as isosceles triangle. This triangle is called isosceles triangle. Now, important theorems related to an isosceles triangle. We need to understand some important theorems related to an isosceles triangle, which will be used in our next exercise, that is exercise 7.2. Okay, all the questions must need to solve on the basis of these theorems. So the first theorem is angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. Yesterday we have already covered this. So okay, there is triangle. You can see one triangle here, name and that is as A, B, and C. Okay, so this is an isosceles triangle, and it is already written that isosceles triangle it's written right isosceles triangle and tidwa. So isosceles triangle na side ni chikpa yorila ra. Suppose AB is equal to AC. So these two sides are equal to each other. Okay, and the angle opposite to equal side means AC की opposite angle दिसो चाहिए AC की opposite angle दी B. Alright, AC की opposite angle दिखा चाहिए B है. Likewise, AB की opposite side, this will be the opposite angles of AB. So these two angles will be equal to one another. Angle B is equal to angle C because their opposite sides are equal, right? 건조기 A, B the AC दिखा चाहिए चिकवा चाहिए which in angle B दिखा रहा है angle C the चिकवा रेलर. Now the next part is there isn't any isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle ane middle aya. So triangle kisi triangle chik nanglo la triangle chik nanglo angle ngi di chik pa yawaina angle chik pa ngi yawaina an angle digi opposite chik side shirwa. Thauna shi angle digi opposite side shirwa like x. Name this triangle as x, y, z. So the opposite sides of the angle z, right, that is xy, and opposite side of the angle y will be xz. These two will be equal to one another if these two angles are equal. Right, because the angle daring is chikpa yawaina opposite side the chikpa chegyoreler. Understood? Okay, so these are the topics needed for the exercise 7.2 in today's questions. Okay, question we need to have this basic understanding, basic concept related to the isosceles triangle. Theorems, these are the two important theorems and which will be used in class 10 also. So these two theorems should be keep in your mind. Okay, should be kept in your mind so that you can easily do the questions without any problems. Okay, so this is the first question. So you can see in the first question, in an isosceles triangle ABC. So there I just draw the rough diagram of the first question. Okay, so this is the isosceles triangle A B C. Alright, with AB is equal to AC. Now AB is equal to AC. That's why this is called an isosceles triangle. Okay, and the bisector of angle B. Now this term I have already explained what does this bisector means, right? Bisector na gopsha tangwa chega ra ni la gopsha tangwa la khali re bisector le ra. 모션이 아주 cycle 라 콜롱이 유저 bicycle 라와 다나시 데라 bicycle나 angle B 디 키시로 angle B 지도 angle B 디 60 degree 요이나 30 degree 30 degree 체가 당겨 줘요 angle B 다 angle C 기 bicycle 주라다 디기 디 angle 디 강자 인디로다 우디 체가 당다 체가 당체 다나시 angle C 디로 angle C 디 체가 당체 로 크랑이 로 intersect at each other 나 크랑이 투고 relate okay angle B ki bisector che angle C theta bisector shiro they meet at 1.0 okay this is point O join A to O okay now we have to join A okay this is A ne ola join chi now this will be O we need to have a straight line okay now show that what we have to show that is we have to show that means you have to prove that OB is equal to OC. OB should like this should be equal to this. OB दिखाते हो रहा है OC दा चिपा इम्बते हो. Alright. And AO bisects angle A. What we have to prove is we have to prove that AO side this one right AO bisect angle A. angle A 주로 angle A 디 tukju yoina di sumju sugorelar suigi segore OA line digi chaga tangyorelar styongorelar. Alright. So this is the rough sketch. Okay, now I'll show the how you have to draw the rough sketch ne pencil ki thirwa. Now this is the perfect triangle. Okay, tingé langi ki lakpal thidu of this kyoge chedwa. So here what are the given in this question is given thangbo dil khatyore thangbo la tiwana tserwa given sangma je tiwana yorwa. AB triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle with AB is equal to AC, right? AB da AC chikpa yambache. Okay. Now the second one is BO is bisector of angle B. Now BO jura BO dikhachi wore angle B di chaga tang gore la angle B chaga tang na angle D da di chikpa re mara angle D da di chikpa ro. Okay. Likewise CO jura CO is a bisector of angle C. That means angle di chaga jda di chaga di chikpa relar. Okay. So first thing, right, what we have to prove, right, to prove thangbo can't prove chere OB is equal to OC, right? The prove chere ta dela sia lo kisita angle di dan di chikpa li ro ya kisi di gangza angle di gangza chikpa re la sara dinda dela dela tido angle okay tangi gi dela thikin dela as given that contourlana AB is equal to AC, right? Also contourlana AB the AC chikpa rela ra triangle dinangla triangle interior ra ABC lana di dan di chikpa rela na angle di dan di rangshi chikpa chere chengmara also tingela important theorem thangbo jo angle opposite to the equal sides are equal ni thangbo gela gi thiwa di malam gela concept chiklap so angle opposite to equal side na AB the AC chikpa ina angle B the khachigra. Therefore, right, therefore angle B is equal to angle C. Ra angle B the su chikpa re angle C chikpa ra because khachige angles opposite to tindangi gi theorem jilap so angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Okay. So the kisi the gangza the angle the B jura B the geju yumbaina tanashi C the khachigre geju cheirwa anjela B the kopsha tang rela rwa tanashi C the kopsha tang rwa ane kopsha tang gyungi the shipju ina the shipju tanashi the shipju pacho side ge shipju rwa derang is just C dingi ja an anzo the angle the nanglo the angle the mingla khachigre ta anzo in triangle khare OBA in the law in triangle karlana in triangle OBC okay OBC nang latta la ming line da angle kha chire angle 수다 수 직바 치래 O B angle OBC equal to angle OCB. 고수세 OBC 쳐서 OCB 이게 직바레스라 가시나 this is the half of angle B is equal to half of angle C. Okay. B 거기 나와 B hold 나와다. A B C라는 direct 미 약보신지나 약슈시들라 같이게 들라 B ABC is equal to half of angle angle 카레 ACB 그중이죠 half 인디고 없을라 half 뒤집어 채거로 that's why 칼라고는 OBC 단 수직버 채거래 OBC 단 OCB 직버 채돼 대량이 직버 채로 오케이 당기기 I'll do with the 세우디기 당긴다 angle D다 D 직버래 말해 angle D다 D 직버 채서 So angle 대량이 직버 있나 side opposite to equal angles are equal. 또 यहाँ 가져오래 किसी angle 니 직바 있나 어저 등에 게 튜럼 니게 비주치스와 튜럼 당보대 비주치스 튜럼 니와 대 비주치다. 등에라서 exercise 말람 게라 concept 니 대 비주치레스. 라. 데 किसी सेव angle 디 단 디 직바 있나 랑시 메바 O B 디 가져이래 직바 치라 O C 다. 랑시 메바 가져이래 O B 다 수 직바 치래 O C. Understood? Therefore, right? 통일입니다. This is not positive, right? Therefore, किसी 코랑이 앵글이 직바이나 루아 OB is equal to OC. 금세 칸테레 당기기 강라 sides opposite to equal angles nanter. Sides opposite to equal angles are equal. Okay. 당어서 proof 쳤어. Firstly, OB is equal to OC는 last 뒤쪽으로 라. The condition also the triangle, the isosceles triangle concept the future 치네로 아니 담아들란데. 다 다가는 시행 also 담보 가기 proof 치고랑이와 딜하이로 AO bisect angle A. Alright. 당아 디 당보기 렌디로 그런 수기 팀에나 just pause the video and solve. Write the first part. Okay, first part the condition we made. Now I'll just remove the first part in order to write the second solution. Okay, now here to prove is will be different, right? Now in the second part what we have to prove is that we need to prove AO, right? AO the bisect 주였던 거래요. angle AD 체가 당기였던 거라. So as you can see, so the given will be almost same. In the first part, OB is equal to OC. While solving that equal OB into OB is equal to OC, we need to remember, okay, we need to remind what we have solved in the first part. Alright. The first part 강라 당 무튼이 두 개 있어. The second part 들었다. Second part 들라 AO bisect 가주래. AO bisects angle A. Okay. AO bisect 가래 angle. Okay. Tadila, in this case, first we have to see where this AO lies in which triangle. Which triangle AO lies. Okay. AOD triangle 거기 나올 통도. 거기 나올 통도. You can see AO in two triangles, right? AOB and AOC. 라, 시바 원수 당분이라 AOD bisect 치료는 되어있나? angle AD bisect 치료는 되어있나? 가데스 proof 치게. 어디서 한번 당우라. First we have to think how we can prove AO bisect angle A. So there isn't any other properties or any other theorems related to this. So we have to take these two triangles, okay? In triangle AOB and triangle AOC, isn't it? 다른 일레스와 the angle AOB 다 AOC 나올라 안주기 condition 숨직 상위어이나 아니 카도 SSS 카 criteria 튕기도 야미나 SAS 리도 로 ASA 리도 오들 때시로 angle AOB now triangle AOB da triangle AOB now la angle D do da angle B di gang la angle B do this and the angle C do ud chikpa re ma ra ro oh we know that likewise any angle the side AB da su chikpa ra AC ro okay thangba AB equal to AC right this is given t1 ala ju gilai ro triangle isosceles triangle relan and we also know that ABO diming la khalagre ABO le de la ABO gi angle B cha so ta na shi DC la khalire ACO udi chikpa res ra ACO de la khachana na half of angle B is equal to half of angle C okay kusungi chikpa ra half di full chikpa ina half chikpa ra kusungi jaji ra likewise, ani sheba khan tere, ta dinang la ta, de AO dingi kya nang yora triangle de side AO jido, AOD, AOB nang le yori, AOD, AOC nang le yora, so AO is equal to AO, that is common. Alright, so triangle tada, AOB concurrent to triangle AOC by khareta, by de la yora. By cross tienda by susutini ngala pargin sutik to taginda by susutia by SSS redo SAS redo ani SSA redo ASA redo wudi dela th concept go to na lelo peche ro okay so triangle ni dikhar chare chikpa chikya rela triangle ni di kisi triangle AOC di ro AOB ngala shawina ngala AOB thongi mare krangi overlap chi ro okay, so triangle ni chikpa yin baina khala wala na angle A di chikpa chawra angle A di da di chikpa re mara tarangi kisi di ro triangle AOC di chik di part jura wudi kang la khe waina angle AA crang gi angle di degree jura measure di chikpa chagyo so therefore angle A digi A di ming la khali digi A di ming la na ming angle A chikpa thia mare digi angle A re di angle A ra ta di ming cha sa jak bo chin thia chu do bi OAB to the hare OAB equal to angle khare OAC. Okay, go to angle thidan the ming thidan the ro ani kha tengyo re kisi krang ye chikpa yin bai na hence ro angle ni the chikpa yin bai na kha la go re OA jura OA bisect kha tu re here OA bisect angle A. Okay. kisi 크랑이 angle 찍바 이거는 아니 OA기 bisect 체가 당겨 뜬거 라 OAD기 체가 당거레스 angle A 다 라 alright so this is the first question and telangegi I have left one step or I have left one word I've left one concurrency rule which you need to fill up okay moving on to the next slide that is in second question it says that in triangle ABC right in triangle ABC AD is the perpendicular bisector of BC okay now here is the figure in this question figure is already given in the first question figure is not given figure you have to draw the figure and there's half marks for the figure okay so AD is the perpendicular bisector perpendicular lana khala 90 degrees figure raw AD dikhare perpendicular lana 90 degree raise to lakhara BC gala the AD dikhal do BC gala do so the sign count to the symbol how good 90 degree ba raw show that also can't prove chulana triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle okay in which AB is equal to AC okay AB jura AB da AC chikpa imbateng race now kha imbateng re chikpa imbateng okay now perpendicular bisector lana khalor bisector lana the AD jura with the bisector ruler so the bisector ra BC ki bisector kisi BC D10 centimeter na D5 so ta khala ore anzu ro terang e chikpa ruler da so the khala perpendicular bisector na BD da su chikpa ra BD da DC chikpa ruler ro ani angle d 90 degree ruler the 90 degree na sheba de 90 degree ro okay so here solution jura solution belong also can't do right given color what are the given here given is the first part is AD is perpendicular bisector of BC that means color na BD is equal to CD wrong BD the CD chikpa imbatengor all right 가지는 기시 바이섹터 라두고 없을라로 ADD 차가던 거래를 수 차가던 거래 BCD 차가던 거 BC 차가던 거 BD 단 DC 찍어라 next thing is so also contaminant so this is the only thing that is given so the next step is we have to prove triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle imba proof chugure kan proof chugurana ABD khaim bachikba AB das AC chikba imba tengur all right so we are going to prove ta delata azu khade proof chain na ta dela triangle ni thongudo here you can see two triangles right so in triangle khalya ulana ABD and triangle ACD. So what are the given, right? Also given so much mati the BD this to the chikpa chagure CD this given and angle dila ADB jura this to the chikpa chagure ADC dila khare 90 degrees ra kochi do angle like khan chigona na dila ngi ABD ne do gopsula ani BD da su chikpa ra thang shi triangle sheba de ne BD da DC le chikpa ro khatune de ta kyege inde matia ADB de this side T ADC de le T mar khajana na takpa khartu go T de BD de this side T na ro ani angle this D jura khurang gi triangle din al yogo ro triangle din al yogo element jura wodi su sajala takpa ta T go le ta derang itun so now next 이게 나라 요교 카레 common di 그런 someone share with the love song common 통고도 이게 나 요교 that is AD 라 AD is equal to AD kumsen 카레 common okay that's the the triangle into the didan di chikpache angle didan di chikpache and didan di chikpa ro derang ni chikpa so the side rate the angle rate side okay the triangle khatere ABD concurrent to triangle ACD by crown chair ro the chikpa relas as well chikpa inna ro the source corresponding part shiba khal haire dereng il hairo so AB rangshi me ba khajure therefore AB equal to AC kumse khare CP CT that means ro hence khature triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle okay so next in the material the din ma do san the tier go to the thangbang na kan this proof chiso all right so we'll move on to the next slide okay then also to sumba de la ta which is here the question is ABC is an isosceles triangle in which altitudes BE and CF. Now what do you understand by altitudes? Altitudes na halaure height la orda. Okay. Height la na ta also height khatu ne straight yura khatu perpendicular ro height khande 90 degree. Ron angle khande sura angle di 90 degrees are drawn to equal sides AC and AB. So these two sides are equal. AB the su chikpa re AC chikpa re la triangle ni de ro. So see the figure. Now this is the figure. AB gangla su re altitude CF yor de. Here you can see AB do 더 A B 강라 수열에 CF 요다 텔라 CF 통보다 A B 강라 CF 오케이 A B 강라 CF 체 다나시 A C 강라 수열에 B E 요 so this is B E this is F okay B E call 요래 A C 강라 요래 CF call 요래 A B 강라 요래 A B 더 A C 직벌이 가졌나 this is isosceles triangle it is already given in a question. Now we have to show that these altitudes are equal. Now which two are altitudes here? B, E and CF are altitudes, right? Now solution nala given part the triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. That means right AB the isosceles triangle and AB the switching pare AC chikpare la dot nala equal side rela teranginde. And BE jura BE is perpendicular to AC, right? And angle E dikhai batong wala perpendicular na angle E din sin khare 90 degree. Okay. Likewise, AB jura AB gala sure CF jura. So CF is perpendicular to AB. Ulta matia AB perpendicular to mar CF dikha gora AB gala yor. Okay. The waj do the gangla in the chuju ma ten do waj ten do the color perpendicular only what the base rate okay what this would have AB the next to the all right so what we have to prove that we have to prove BE is equal to CF so BE the altitude rate CF the altitude need the kind but rate chikpa in but all right so triangle khagil le urta chikpa te la ro nga criteria ji changura nga chu sum ji changyu condition sum di khagi image how go ina ani nga triangle triangle ni di chikpa relation ani sheba corresponding side di chikpa ba ten thugwa so ni gi triangle khagi leng lana I'll take the sula in the law the A E B chikle swa thana shi de la A F C okay this the deal near the gelage A the delta the angle ED the angle F ni 90 degree chaswa ani AB the su chikpare AC chikpar waya re mare AB the su chikpare AC khajina na isosceles triangle la saswa ani angle F the angle ED ni 90 degree the line ba BA perpendicular to AC perpendicular means that is 90 degree right ani angle ni na lu sur do angle A do angle A di ni na do the la sida triangle chhed na the angle A the triangle ABE na le do ACF na le do so ngala somchang swa somchang ne khar do hodi khran su la su the the criteria rule khagi ke ko zu gi ro som chikpa image ra hodi khran su the thang bang la khan thur de la in triangle ABE and triangle ACF okay ACF also AB is equal to AC. AB the switch para AB is equal to AC. Kimse kharlana given. Okay. Ani angle ming la kharlana AEB equal to angle AFC. Khare each 90 degree. Raw. Ani angle A equal to angle A that is common. So triangle 가져서 ABE is concurrent to triangle ACF. 금세 you have to write down SAS or correct SSS re AAS re. वो दिसो सुथियंदा. All right. The किसी triangle ની the pause चिकpa येना अनि corresponding part sama चिकpa चाहिए रे चेक मरा. So corresponding part खगिल हासो दिला दे side दिल हासवा BE हासा. So दिला दे BE the su चिकpa रे BE the su चिकpa रे CF मजु खान त्योंगरे BE the CF त्योंगरा. So therefore BE will be equal to CF. kimchi khan tere CPCT corresponding part of concurrent triangle. The triangle ni the concurrent lasa is na sheba corresponding part hama jura. Wo the chasa ji kha chogore chikpa chogore le. Okay, the question about Shiva jura, Shiva the opposite ra, Shiva the la to hard proof chair, Shiva the la attitude, the B the CF chikba re la ra, and isosceles simba proof chair, and triangle ni the chikba emba, that Shiva the la test chick, the super the toyore remove the chasa chikba re in the given the dela to proof that jura pagi like given re. Okay, now see the fourth one. Okay, here in this case, 이게 차상지 팀이다. 네 그런 소소 soft 치료 이게 대체 겨우 쉬워들어. ABC is a triangle in which altitudes BE and CF to sides AC and AB are equal. Tata AC the AB equal layo marda. Tela halare altitude jiro altitude BE the CF are equal law. Okay. Some two then like you 고모시와데 유시르 가잖나 타들라 AC the B AC the AB 직벌레션이 이제 공이여라 데들라고요 말다 일라다데 ABC triangle race in which altitude BE and CF would you BE and CF side khagila leona AC the AB would you side this side gangla yore laura side dizungi gangla yore lare ine su 직벌 laura BE the CF equal relar. Okay, so given contour here I have to write given BE is equal to CF. Tela khala ore da altitude jura dingi altitude jura BE da CF the altitude later. Krangi pazu khare chikba relar. Okay. Now also kha proof chula na ABE jura triangle ABE da ACF. Dingi also proof chimba ABE da kha proof chimbe ACF proof chimba. With the khades proof china na side derang chikba relar dingi la AB the AC chikba la tiwa sumba dala ine dela tiwa sumba dela tiwa shua dela A B the AC chikbar layo marda kha chikbar layo re B E the CF chikbar relar. Okay, now to prove this proof chela in triangle ni kyura triangle kha kyura A B E the ACF kyura and angle perpendicular in F the E the 90 degree che and D the B E the FC chikbar che angle A common che. So condition sum this also and you can write which criteria does it fulfill, right? Criteria khagi fulfill chirdo to make these two triangles equal. Equal the triangle need the equal chala criteria khagi piji so you need to write down. And after proving the two triangles equal concurrent, then you can easily write AB is equal to AC, right? Kachanana kisi triangle derang echikpa relasana AB the AC the khanchegore CB city chawor. The bad karena tiwa shiwa dan sumba di just an opposite. Okay, shiwa you can also chitusara. This is in the homework, and I will check whether you have written the concurrency rule correctly or not. Okay. Yeah. So these are the 4 questions for the today's class, and the next class I will be doing the 4 questions left out. Okay. 이내래 얘기로 tiwa 가줄하서 ngawa tukba jura ngawa tukba de kran zu raf nangla soft chiche I'll check it raf nangla soft chine kran zu personally private nangla message tan che raf nangla try chiula ni ro 당번이라 소소 try 마치 와이나 로 아니 수수 레버 데 피주 치게 말다 아니 강게 치게 데 말라 타마델라. So use your own brain and try to solve other 2 questions 5 and 6 by yourself. If there is any problem regarding solving the fifth and sixth question, then you can check out in the next video, the next class. You can see where you have written wrong or where you have mistaken your steps. Okay, so this is all for today's class, and thank you all for listening patiently, and I will check the notes. Thank you.